Hey guys, happy Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully you guys are having a great Tuesday. I am actually a little under the weather today, so I have decided to do the show from my couch, which is like my happiest place. But I wanted to make sure that I was as comfortable as possible, and as you can tell, I had to do my makeup because I was looking like a troll. So I had to come correct for you guys and for my amazing guest today. You are joining me for To Speak My Truth, which is just an IG live show with me, Priscilla Frederick Loomis, interviewing different people with different backgrounds and getting to know about them, their careers, and what they're doing now and what they're looking forward to. And so I'm going to grab my drink in a second. Can you get me my drink? This is my husband. He's playing Madden right now. So if you guys hear Madden in the background, sorry about that.
Beer wine.
Let's do red wine. Yeah. I feel like red wine is good, right? It'll help me feel better.
Make it feel so fun.
But thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you guys are liking the segments. All my guests have been phenomenal. I hope you guys are following them, following their journeys. And I'm thinking about just going live one of these days, and you guys can ask me questions. Because I feel like people have messaged me like, oh, like, what about this and stuff like that. So if you guys do have questions for me, please don't be afraid to DM me and slide up in the DMs.
Go down in the DM. Go down.
So as I usually try to do, as I'm starting the tradition, and as I get better, I cheers to every segment, because you just got to cheers to life during these times, especially. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so I am doing this segment from my couch, which is the best idea ever, so I'm really excited. But thank you guys for joining me to speak my truth. I am really excited because this connection that's coming up next with Bradford Wilson is one that's been a long time coming. And I saw him last year in January at a wedding, and we caught up, and I'm so glad that he's doing well. He's an actor, a writer. I believe he's out in LA, but I will find out soon. Thank you so much for making me, I hope I feel better too. And he actually won a Fan Film Award for Best Actor for one of my favorite shows. So we're going to add him, get right to it so that I can find out all he's doing. I believe while he's out in LA. Let's see. Bradford Wilson. Hey!
Should I rotate my phone?
How are you, boo? Yeah, if you're sideways to me right now, but if you want to rotate, you look great sideways, though, I gotta say. Are you on your phone right now?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Let me make an adjustment.
I'm sorry. I know I'm such a pain in the butt.
No, it's not you.
Oh, do you have one of those circle ring things?
I do.
I have one and it broke. I've never been so upset in my life.
Man, let me apologize to your audience now.
It's okay. I told him, I was like, look, I'm under the weather. I'm sitting on my couch having my glass of wine because it's alcohol. So that's supposed to kill germs and make you feel better, right?
I get it. All right.
Your place, as I'm being a creep, your place is so cute. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Super trendy and modern and young and clean. Must be nice.
I do not deserve any of the credit for this.
How are you doing, honey? How is everything?
I'm doing all right. It's, like the hey, how are you nowadays is how are you holding up?
Yeah.
So
it's really,
I'm holding up.
You know what? I feel like there's so much going on, and it's a time that none of us really know what's going on. So when I honestly ask, I'm like, how are you? I'm like, how are you? Like,
yeah.
Are you coping? Are you dealing? Are you cause like me, I'm fabulous. I am phenomenal. I am loving this time, being able to sit on my couch and watch Netflix like a normal human being.
Yeah.
But like, I truly want to know, like, if you're not doing well, then I want to know because I'm being genuine and I'm on my couch drinking a glass of wine at 3:00 in the afternoon. So.
Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, you know what? I'm making the most of it. I'm doing my best. This hasn't been easy on anybody. So,
of course not. And where are you right now?
I'm in LA.
Okay, so you are in LA. What
Yeah.
are the restrictions like in LA right now?
Well, they've enacted the safer at home protocol, which means restaurants are just doing takeout.
Yeah.
Gyms, offices closed.
Okay.
Grocery stores, they have you line up outside. They wipe down all the carts. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. And I live right by Sunset.
Oh,
Like
wow,
Sunset is
okay.
like the main strip in Los Angeles, and it looks like a ghost town. Like,
so crazy.
yeah,
It's
it's
never
unrecognizable.
been like that. Especially, I mean, in our lifetime. I mean, you're younger than I am, but never in our lifetime have we ever seen anything like this. And are you quarantined by yourself?
I live with my girlfriend Mandy.
Oh, okay.
But right now she's working.
Okay. Oh, she's out at work. Okay.
Yeah, she's still working, though she's not an essential worker. I guess for what she does, she's a nanny. So,
I got you. So yeah, that's an essential to certain people.
Yes, it is. It is.
A certain type of person, that's essential.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad that you both are safe. I mean, I'm glad that you guys, are safe and together. You're not by yourself going crazy.
Yeah.
But thank God for Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus because they've literally saved so many lives for me and my mental state. Yes.
Yeah, for real. And there's such good programming on right now.
Oh my God, so much. It's so bad. But I thank you so much for joining me and being a part of this little show that I've created. And obviously, I'm an amateur and you are professional. So for you guys who don't know, Bradford and I met in high school. And he went on, he's young. How old are you, Bradford?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
I'm 30.
You're only 1 year younger?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Priscilla,
you were a few years younger.
You and I go back further than high school. We go back to, let's see, 97, 98.
Oh my God. Please.
I
don't
like Sicklerville, New Jersey.
Sicklerville, New Jersey, yes.
Yes, that is the first time we met.
Those are
yes.
So I've known you for over a decade.
Yeah, over two. We've known each other since the mid '90s. We old.
Oh my God. That's insane.
We old.
I've known you for longer than I've known my husband.
What's up, Ken?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh,
I'm good, man.
Sorry, he's playing Madden. He'll come in later. But that is so crazy. And now you are in LA and you are acting.
Yes.
And you're pursuing acting. And again, guys, this is a conversation, so I'm not going to be like, Jimmy Fallon, like, tell me about this. Like, it is. I did know that, tell me if this is true or not, that they are doing, like, virtual auditions.
Oh, yeah. I've had quite a few already, yeah.
Wow. So tell me what that's like. Like, I'm honestly very genuinely interested.
Normally, auditions are, if you have representation, your representation reaches out to you to let you know, hey, you've got an audition for this commercial or this show on Tuesday, 12 p.m. Here's the address, show up.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you'll get, they call them self-tapes. Okay. Every once in a while, you'll get a self-tape where you shoot it at home. You set up nowadays mostly are done on phones or like cameras. But you shoot it, edit it yourself, and send it to your representation, and they send it to the casting director.
Wow. And you have representation?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I do.
Yes. 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 Can't wait. I'm about to
that was an uphill battle in itself.
Go to the Oscars. I'll be like, yo, Mandy, let me slide up in there as a date. Share it with some people.
Everyone that's known me 97 and before on this side.
I'm like, what up? That's me. That's me.
Yeah, it's a very small group there, but.
No. And okay, so then you do these, like, so this is a normal thing. This is not new.
The self-tape thing I've been accustomed to. I've booked a number of things just by doing self-tapes, and
wow.
Yeah, now it seems like this is the new normal where literally everybody does self-tapes. I personally like going in person just because I can make a connection with someone. I can make them laugh. That's the best. I feel like that's the big thing, especially with the entertainment business. Well, for me, for jobs as well. I'm not like, yes, everybody's can be on a piece of paper like a resume, but I know that as soon as I step in the door, I can wow the fuck out of you. Yes.
I can do this. I can be like, I'm it. Just wait. Let me get in the room with you. Let me do what I do. But
that's my bread and butter.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like for acting, I feel like that's such an important connection that you need to make. So, I mean, yes, you can see people on film. And when I did a television show, it was called $1 Million Mile. And it was like one of these, reality, I guess, competition shows. Everything was through, virtual, but it wasn't like, it was like in the beginning, it was like an initial tape, but you can just show your personality and then they would just keep going. And then the live interview, that's when you can so I feel like when you're filming something, you can turn it on, but I feel like they're not getting the full 100% of you. So I hope that they don't move to this for the future. I hope they go back to.
Man, I hope so too. Because there's also there's a number of casting directors I've developed relationships with. So when they see my name, they're more likely to look at my tape, which is helpful. But yeah, nothing is like going into their office. Yeah,
absolutely. And so once you've done this before. So have you been doing this since the quarantine started? You've been doing these virtual?
Yeah, just exclusive virtual thing. Yeah. One day I had 5 in one day.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of the offices have just opened their inbox to anyone who wants to submit.
I did hear
which
that.
Is very rare.
Yeah.
Anytime there's an open call, it's very rare, and it's hard to rise to the top unless your stuff is
amazing.
So,
unless you know somebody or your shit's amazing, and they have to choose it. So it's really about your representation and what they can do. Because I remember they did an open call for the lead of the new Star Wars, the Rey, and all the head. And I begged my mom. I was like, "Mom, let me do this." She was like, "And where am I supposed to send you to London with what money do you think I got?" And I was like, "I don't know. If you got a second mortgage for the house, I don't know. Make it happen."
Yeah, get me in. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I didn't care, but it is interesting because when you do have these open calls, I was like, this could be it. I really want to do this. But then you also realize that it just quadrupled how many applicants they are receiving.
Yep.
And I mean, I reached out to you because it is a goal of mine to be in a Marvel film about Black Panther. And so I found out the casting director's info, and
and
I never did anything because of track. I was just so busy that I didn't even have the time. And I was like, damn, I wonder if it really is all who you know and all this kind of stuff. So in your experience, how has it been, becoming an actor?
It's been a journey.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I feel like if acting is your thing, you've always known, and I've always known. So it's just been about, okay, how do I align my life to meet up with what I want?
Okay.
And that really didn't happen for me until 3 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. And how long have you been in LA?
I've been in LA for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I
You're
first.
doing better than Penny.
Yeah.
She was there
Well,
for 10 years and only got 3 commercials.
true. Yeah, it's a crapshoot out here, man.
So really quickly, I have a question. Why did you move to LA and not New York? Is it better in LA?
My like go-to story is the weather,
Okay.
which is very, very true.
Okay.
But I knew for what I wanted to do, it was LA and not New York.
Gotcha.
Like I want to be in films. I want to be on television.
Gotcha.
It's here. It's all here.
It's all in LA. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. See, I told you I have to go to LA.
Are you wearing a Lakers jersey right now?
I am.
Yes, I love it.
In honor of you and
Yes.
obviously Kobe.
Yes.
I am wearing the Lakers. I try and I do what I can.
Did your homework?
I try. I'm trying here. You know this.
You're doing it.
All right. So I'm sorry. So tell me a little bit more about your journey. I'm sorry. I just cut you off.
No, it's okay. So when I first moved here, I got a job as a teacher. That was like the first thing. I was like, I have a degree. I know I can teach. I've coached soccer. I've coached basketball. Like I know I can at least do that. Let me get my feet underneath me. Let me like establish something here before I like try and make any moves. Then I met my now girlfriend, who has been a professional nanny for 10 years. And like just telling her like, this is what I want to do. Like it would be amazing if I could like start taking classes. And we both knew that like teaching it's a 7-day-a-week job. You don't get breaks. There is no time to like pursue this other passion. Like it is
you really can. It's when obviously my husband's a teacher,
right?
And it's teaching's your full job, and then you coach to make some extra money.
Yes.
And he doesn't.
And I was
have
doing
package.
that.
Yeah, like and then he bartended. So there really is you're always there's. I truly believe it. It is true. You have when you pick a career, you have to like plan A, and there's nothing else. You have to be all in, and you have to focus. So I completely get what you're saying. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I really love teaching. Like I loved teaching, and I miss those kids so much. But
I thought you would be a great
I
teacher.
couldn't like. I was. I can send you some videos of me teaching. You love it.
Yes.
But to like dedicate like time to these kids, like it wouldn't have been fair.
Yes, absolutely.
But I knew that if I could find something that allowed me enough downtime so I could at least take an acting class or like a sketch class or like a writing class, like something so I could feel like I'm on the right track. Like nannying was the way. And I knew I was still like helping out. I knew I was still using my strengths, my talents to help these kids, but I needed to take these classes. So I was able to do both.
Okay.
And so I was taking classes. I got linked in with this solid core of like these are my homies, my acting homies out here.
Got you. And what classes did you take?
I took it's called scene study.
Okay.
So you in scene study class you basically break down the anatomy of a scene, from stage direction to dialogue to like what is the underlying message in the dialogue here, what does the director want you to do, what does your scene partner want you to do, like it's everything. So you completely dissect a script. And for me it was an education, to say the least.
Absolutely. You're
so
learning something that's part of your craft. Absolutely.
Yeah. Scene study, I did that for a year, and then I took a commercial workshop for 2 months. So those two classes combined was like, okay, I feel like I'm equipped enough to at least try that.
Yeah.
Like, try what I've learned.
Yeah. Might as well. It's the only way to test it out.
Yeah.
Did it work?
I mean, it did. 2017 was the first year I started taking classes.
Okay.
And I booked something that year, and I felt like, oh, like I'm in Los Angeles and I booked something. Like what?
Yes.
Okay, that was like, y'all messed up. You gave me too much confidence. I'm done. I'm quitting this job.
Messed up. Y'all got me up. I'm not to do it.
Yes. Y'all messed up. Y'all should have never gave me this job. So, yeah, 2017 was like the first year I like really tried. I booked something. 2018 was slow.
Okay.
And 2019 was like the big boom. Like that's the year I booked I booked 2 golf commercials. I booked a golf print ad. I booked an Amazon print ad. I booked Blaze Pizza print ad. Like I was just 2019 was a good year. It was a good year.
Good.
And 2020 has been slow, but
2020's been shit.
Yeah, right.
For everyone.
2019 was also the year where I was like, okay, I can start creating stuff too.
Okay.
That's how New Girl came up. That's how another web series came up, and I'm working on some other stuff too. 2019.
Can you tell the audience a little bit about New Girl? So New Girl, if you guys don't know, is an amazing show. I think it started on Fox.
Fox, yeah, it's one of Fox's longest running sitcoms.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because I know that I don't know if it's been syndicated or something, but we watch it on Netflix. And that's how I got introduced to it. And it was, hey Merrick, how are you? Merrick is actually one of my former track and field athletes. Told me, I don't know, a couple weeks before nationals that he was moving out to California.
What up, Merrick?
And he's just like, he's a bro. Like, he's a full-on bro. And I can't wait
connect?
till he turns 21, and I will go out, and I'm going to come see you, Merrick, because you're one of my, hey, sweetie. And so New Girl is this awesome show of just a diverse cast about this one girl who moves in with guy roommates, and they all have very interesting backgrounds. And it is so interesting. And I gotta say, I think Schmidt is one of my favorite characters in all of television history. For me.
Yes.
I mean, we're watching Cheers, we're watching Frasier. Like, we've gone back. I mean, I love Lucy, all that kind of stuff. And I still think Schmidt and Winston are the most animated, phenomenal characters in television, because I think I can't even see any other actor playing them. So
literally none.
Literally, I can't see anybody else. So when I found out, all of a sudden you posted a picture in front of the New Girl loft, and I was like, excuse me? I was like, I'm gonna need more information. And you were like, it's coming. So please tell the audience about New Girl.
Yeah. So yeah, like you, New Girl was one of my favorite sitcoms. Like, literally all of their main actors, there's not a weak point on that cast whatsoever. No. They are all phenomenal. They're all one of my coaches says Los Angeles is like the Olympics of acting. They are all gold medalists. They are all phenomenal who have long rap sheets.
Yes.
They're phenomenal.
And then, of course, you have the Waynes. You have a Waynes in this freaking...
Yes. Yeah. So
and then the sister came on as well. The sister was on one of the episodes as well.
Yes.
Crazy.
So, let's see. I'm the actor that played Winston. His name's Lamorne Morris.
Yeah.
I had seen him on... He's amazing.
I messaged him once, and he answered. And then he posted a video, and I was like, track coaches be like. And then I put his video, and he liked it, and like messaged me back. And I was like, oh my God. Am I right?
Yes, you're friends.
Yes. And then Jake
Johnson.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. I always have to like pause because I don't want people to think I'm talking about Jack Johnson.
Oh,
a musician and somebody else. But he followed me, and I was like, mic drop. I don't need
You're like, I made it.
In this life, I'm done.
Y'all messed up. Y'all should have never followed me. You messed up.
I'm sorry, keep going. I had to tell you that because I was like, I feel like I'm cool. Like
You are. You're cool on your own merits, though. But.
Thank you. Oh my God, stop. I'm such a dork, and you know it. It's okay. I know my lane, boo boo. I know my lane. I know I'm a dork.
You know
Number
your
one
brand.
loser right here. Thank you, Jesus. All right.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
You girl, keep going.
Dude, so I've seen Lamorne do like commercials before. I was like, yo, this guy's really funny. Then New Girl came out, and I was like, oh my God, that's the guy from the commercial.
Yeah.
So automatically, I was like, okay, I like this guy. He's someone I can see, like, I can kind of get his humor. Like, I get what he's doing. I can do something like that. So I've just been following his career.
Oh wow.
Was obsessed with New Girl. Obviously followed him on Instagram. One day in May, I think, May 2019. So this time last year,
Yeah.
he posted a photo of the cast of New Girl. And his caption was, I dare someone to turn New Girl into a drama. So I was like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been wanting to write something. I've been wanting to like, just like get these creative juices out of me. Like, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try something. So going back to my actor friends from my acting class.
Yes.
So Jess, Nick, Cece, Winston, Coach.
Yes.
Each one of us like loosely matched the casting of this show perfectly. So I reached out to my friend Diogo, who's an amazing filmmaker.
Okay.
And was like, what do you think about this? Like, I would play Coach, like you could play, you know. So we just like, we kind of talked about it, and he's like, that's great. Like, what's your idea? And I was like, let's go back to the post. He said, make it a drama. Let's make it dark. Let's make it twisted. Let's make it funny.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we basically married New Girl with Riverdale. So
Oh my
everything
God.
like cinematically was shot like Riverdale, with obviously the cast of New Girl just like in that universe.
Oh my gosh. How brilliant.
And Winston's long running joke in the show is that he's a prankster.
He's
he either
horrible
goes way, way, way over the top, or he does not like.
Yep.
Oh,
he's Frank Sinatra.
Right, prank Sinatra. So you like paired my white socks with my gray ones? Like, that's your prank? Or in the final episode, I think what did he do? That moving van. He did something.
He made them move out. He gave them the move out notice.
Right. Yes,
Yeah,
and it was
he
fake.
told them that they were evicted.
Way over the top. So, so in one of the episodes, Winston has a flashback to a time where he and Nick, because they were childhood friends, Winston says, we should go hit our teacher in the throat with a ski. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's the prank. Like, that's the prank we're doing. So in New Girl, Winston pranks Coach saying, hey, there's food in the fridge. Like, love you, buddy. And Winston pops out of a closet with a ski and hits Coach in the throat with a ski and accidentally murders him.
Oh my God! Accidentally murders.
So he prank murders Coach, and that's the plot of New Girl. So it's all hinged on this prank where he murders Coach, but Winston blames Jess. He blames the New Girl. So it's 4.5 minutes. It's a quick watch. It's on YouTube right now.
I definitely will watch it as soon as this is done. Like, instantaneously, as soon as this is done.
Yes.
Just, send me over the link, and I'm going to blast it everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
And you just took the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me, really. I was like, even if I have to shoot this entire thing on my iPhone, I'm doing this. Like,
look, they shot Selena Gomez's whole video on her iPhone.
True.
Like,
They have a
so
they have an entire film, feature-length film on Netflix shot on an iPhone. So, yeah.
Which one is that?
It's called High Flying Bird.
Oh, we need to watch that, because if
yeah.
that happens, I'm about to be the next Michael
Right.
Baby. Yes, child.
Yeah.
You don't know, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. We're gonna make Transformers Part 8 right here in Wildwood, New Jersey.
Right. No Michael Bay.
Wow, that's amazing. I am like so proud of you, because you know what? I think what happens is a lot of people, and I've seen this on any genre of dreams, is that people want something and then they say it for a little bit and then they try. And as soon as that first failure comes, they're just like, okay, it wasn't meant for me. It's something else. And when I do my speaking engagements, I always tell the kids, I'm like, if you're willing to fail 10,000 times to get to your dream, that's when you'll be successful.
Yeah.
And they look at me and they're like, have you failed that many times? I'm like, nope, which is why I don't have a gold medal. And I'm like, I'm still on my way. I'm still learning. I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. And so, but I've been a professional since 2014. But for me, the journey that I've gone through is most of the time, most people can't handle what I've been through. And I don't think people can handle what you've been through. So as soon as like one failure, like I haven't gotten a job, I haven't gotten a gig, I can't find representation, then they just give up. And I love that you found another angle and you were just like, challenge accepted. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to reach out to people. I'm going to make this another, again, it's just the craft. And because you love it, you made a way, you figured it out. And I think that's something that's so powerful. And I want the youth to know, because it's not always going to be handed to you on a silver platter. It's not going to be like, okay, you've been here for 8 years and here's your dream role. I mean, I've been watching Chris Evans on his Instagram. 2000, he got his first role, and it's 2020, and he is where he is now. And he only got famous because, I mean, I know he did like the Scary Movie or whatever, those plot. But I'm not a big fan. That's just not my thing.
Then he got Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? So like that could have been his thing. Like, okay, I'm done. Like I'll never. Chris Pratt, like the same thing. It's like you got to keep going. You still got to invest and do better and stuff. So I think it's a great lesson to be learned, and I am so proud of you, and you know that I am, and I love it. So when I haven't even looked at any of my questions, by the way. I only like the last 30 minutes have been just us having a like raw conversation.
That's how the best conversations happen, though.
I feel like I spent so much time prepping these questions, and I probably looked at them from all of my interviews maybe 3 times. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll get back to this. Again, guys, if you guys have any questions, you're just going to look at the bottom of your screen. There's a little question mark with a box around it. So if you have any questions for Bradford, you guys can ask him. He's an amazing actor, and you focus on comedy for the most part. That's like your genre.
Comedy's my bag,
Okay. Would you ever consider doing other genres?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it's funny, since quarantine, I've been practicing dramatic monologues. I posted a couple on my Instagram, just to like just to flex that muscle. Like, no matter like the acting studio that I studied at, they focus on comedy, but they really teach you just the craft of acting. So if it happens to apply to comedy, so be it. If it happens to apply to drama, so be it.
Okay.
But for me, I just find that I've gravitated toward comedy. I've always been someone who looks for the joke in everything. I look funny, so it just all works.
Absolutely not. You are a gorgeous black man in the world.
Look at me right now. Are you kidding me?
I feel like,
the graphic that you used on the poster is like, dang, like that brother's handsome. He got the face, look, shape up, mustache, and then your viewers get gentile.
Okay, so then what? Why did you dye your hair? I honestly love it. That's just me though, because I actors and how they just express themselves differently. So why did you dye your hair? Is it a bad mistake?
Because why not? Like,
okay, all right.
I also paint my finger and toenails. So
yes,
like,
I wondered about that too. Just because.
Like, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. No, not right now. They're clean, but I mean, why not?
Oh, I do want to ask you. You did the Taina.
Yes.
Intro. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I almost cried laughing because I was like, oh my god, this is too funny. I used to love Taina. Like, oh my goodness.
Taina was everything.
She was.
That intro, like that theme song is like
fire.
It could be my favorite theme song, like, of any show ever.
Oh, really?
It's a bop. It's like
it is. You were like that.
It doesn't have to be a TV show intro. Like, I would listen to that as music. Like, that's how you know it's a good song. And
I loved her. I don't know what happened to her. I haven't seen her in anything recently. What's
she doing now? She's so she reposted my video. Like, she reached out, she liked it, she commented on it. Like, that was amazing. When she reposted it, I was like, okay, somebody come pick me up off my couch now. Like, I'm done. Like, I've done it. I've conquered Los Angeles.
Y'all ain't shit. I
have done the thing. I can die happy now.
Right? For real?
I can't. The Taina thing though, I can't even take credit for. My girlfriend and her best friend, they like all the time riff on Taina. Like, they'll just sing it to each other on FaceTime. Like, and I mean, obviously I love the show too, but it was a suggestion of her friend that was like, oh my god, like, you guys, like, you're making like all these funny TikToks and stuff. Like, why don't you just like remake the Taina theme song? And I was like, yeah, it's 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. We're not going anywhere. Of course we're gonna do this.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, I've been watching your journey and I've been following it, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so great. It's so wonderful. And going back to you obviously are a comedian and you're amazing at what you do, and you study your craft. And obviously you said that you would do other genres. Is it something like, I know like for coaching, for, Division I or whatever, coaching in college, it's, let's say for track and field, you're, let's say, a sprint coach, but if they need a distance coach, you apply and then you just get your foot through the door. Is that something that's the same kind of like principle where you just audition for whatever if you get it and then you just want to get your foot in the door? Or do you hold out for that, like those comedic great roles?
That's a good question. I think I don't have the clout necessarily to turn down something if I fit the role, if I fit the description. And I want the experience. I want to make the connections. Mm-hmm. So I don't really see myself turning down an opportunity if it's going to benefit me. Like, my representation know what I want to go for, and if they've set me out on something, it means they think it's a good fit for me based on the vision that we've created for my career. So, I think it'll benefit me.
I definitely thought, again, this is all like knowledge for me as well, because as soon as I retire, I'm praying to God that I can kind of just go right into stunt school and just do stunt school and then kind of find something.
That would be so good for you.
I can't, like, you have no idea. It's like, after I realized that I could do it and that my fear limit is a lot more tolerable than most. And I do have like an athletic background. I was like, hell yeah, I'll jump out of that building. Hell yeah, push me out of that helicopter. Let's do this.
Yes.
So, like,
I used to think that too.
I
used to think that too, and then last Friday I fell off my bike and did this.
Oh my God. How did I see that?
Yeah, I literally flipped over the front of my handlebars on my bike. So,
oh my gosh, are you okay?
I mean, I'm gonna be fine. It hurts right now, like real bad, but.
Oh my gosh, Bradford. Yeah, you ain't no stunt double. You can't
No, I'm
fall
not.
off bikes out here.
No, I'm not. I'm going to leave that to the professionals. So we appreciate you. I see you, Queen. Do your thing. We need you.
Oh, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty. Bradford, I definitely want to have you back on the show so that we can talk more, because I feel like for you, I could call you in a month and something else will change. I'm like, yo, I just got this commercial and I'm about to be hitting a lot. Like, I'm so excited for our friendship to grow and for us to get closer and for me to continue to follow your journey. And I pray that we are at the Oscars together, or the Emmys, or for anything. I'm down.
All of it.
I'll see you. And I just spoke to it was funny because I hired a publicist and she was like, are you interested in going to the ESPYs? And I was like, of course, Levy. Of course I'm
Are you kidding?
So I definitely cannot wait for the day that we can meet on a red carpet and just be like, we made it.
Yes.
We did this. We did it. But I thank you so much for being on the show, and I am so excited.
Thank you for having me.
In your career. I'm so
Thank you
sorry
so
I didn't
much.
get to any of the questions that I had sent you.
Well,
And
I
now
enjoyed the ones that we talked about. So
now for the portion that everybody loves, Ken's Corner.
what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you been?
Good.
Tell you what, I like that Junetown, man. I almost spit up my water when you said that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
God. Oh, Lord. Ken, for those of you guys who don't know, Ken is my husband, and he does actually know Bradford, and we all went to Public 6. And Ken likes to ask a question randomly. So, Ken, what is your
Let's
question?
do it.
Since the wife didn't get a chance to get to it, throughout all of cinematic history, what is the one role you wish you could do? Would you want to be Marlon Brando in A Streetcar Named Desire? Would you want to be a Batman? What's the one dream job you could have had?
My favorite movie of all time is Forrest Gump.
Okay.
If I could have been Bubba.
Really?
Bubba. That's my answer. Final answer, Ken.
That explains
I love it.
so much of who you are, and I appreciate that.
I feel like I would support my better educated, better driven, better suited friend. Like I'm the really good supportive friend, you know?
I definitely agree with that. I can definitely see
like
that.
it.
I was not expecting that. I really was not. I was expecting the Tom Hanks, but I definitely take it. I definitely
Bubba's
do.
my guy.
I feel you. I definitely do. All right, thank you, honey. I love you.
Thanks, Ken.
Oh man, so thank you for being a part of this, and I definitely send me the link. We were going to watch it right now, but I thank you so much for being a part of the show. Oh, I have a question. Hold up. We got a question. I told them to press the button, and they did. They listened.
Push the button.
Give us a sample of Bubba.
Yes.
Oh man, this is
Yes!
from.
This is like real. This is like really acting. This is like live IGTV.
Show that shrimp game.
Got shrimp sandwich, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp, crawfish, shrimp. God, that's terrible. That's about it. That's about it. Thank you for that round of applause. I needed that.
On the fly acting. I love it. And when you make it, I'm going to be like, did you know that he was on my show and he had to do improv?
Man, I love it.
Thank you so much, Bradford. I wish you
Priscilla,
all
Ken, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you. If you need anything, if you're ever in New Jersey and are down the shore, you let us know because you have a place to say. Of course. Absolutely. You better. I'll find you if you don't.
And likewise, when you come out to LA.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm going to hunt you down. I'll be like, Bradford. I'll be like the crazy stalker. Bradford!
Nah, you're welcome here.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, sweetie. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for Bradford. He is an old and dear friend, and I can't wait to see him have his major breakthrough and become this phenomenal actor that he is and that he's been studying so hard to become. He's put in the work, and I've known him. He's a great guy. So thank you, Bradford. I cannot wait to watch this New Girl, and he knows how much we love New Girl. And I thank you guys for being a part of the show. I hope that you guys are enjoying. Tomorrow I am taking a little bit of a break, and we are back on Thursday with Anika. She's a pole vaulter. She is a badass, a really badass athlete, and I admire her so much. And then Friday I have Jamie, who I met on the set of $1 Million Mile out in LA. And then I have Tyler Rich on Friday night, American country singer. So I'm very excited for that. He is my first musical artist. And so I'm really excited for the rest of the week. Stay safe, guys. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Cinco de Mayo. Cheers.
Tequila.